I think we should just start the game. Hello, everyone. It's me, Puppy Park. We're here once again, playing Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogies. It's the third game, second episode, the Stolen Turnabout. No, last time, hold on a second. Last time, we dealt with this dude. Very feminine looking dude. Thought I was a woman for a second when we talked to them, but no. Actually, we can't talk to them anymore. That's enough. But they are apparently mask star emoji, the mask. And except they are also saying that they're not mask to mask. I'm not too sure. They're very weird. We may, I don't know, defend them, seeming how they're very wishy-washy on what they are. And they also don't know where the urn is? Or I think they do. Actually, who's Desi again? Oh, so you lost the urn, the sacred urn that you were supposed to be stealing? I'm not sure. But give me a refresher on this Desi person. Oh, it's your wife. That's right. Uh-huh. I did read this before, though. And they're oh yeah, your fucking hideout. Your hideout is a fucking... just some random place. Let's go to that hideout. Oh, well, this looks like a hideout, but this looks like a fucking... Why? You have guns! Are you allowed to have those? This is Japan! California! Wow. Oh, Apex Legends updated! Wow! Check out this update! Oh, and this place as well. No doubt about it. This is Master Mask's hideout, alright. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Oh my goodness! He's got a looker. Ma'am, hello? Well, he is a very handsome dude. Huh? Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? Delight. That's right, I'm Desiree. Ah. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Faye, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nikki Boy and Maya, huh? You know my real name? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. I'm sorry? Well, you're welcome? Maya, I don't think she understands why we're here. Did she really just call me Nikki Boy? I shall present to you my attorney's badge here. Take a look at this. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't the faintest idea. I guess I don't get out enough. Okay. Do you know where the the secret urn is? Oh, that's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this. Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. There's gonna be a whole exhibit at Lordly Taylor with these type of things. I look so happy. She's lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb. Terrific. You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Oh, yeah. Haha. Oops, looks like the light bulb is starting to flicker. Alright, just tell us. Tell us about Ronnie. About your husband. Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. That sounds about right. A bit? By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Oh, she's a star. Huh? Really? They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training at the law office now. What? Remind me not to watch the channel's news program. Shady trading. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. Oh, that's how you know my name. My real name. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me. I stole that urn, he kept saying. As if it is even possible. Huh? But, are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Oh, no. Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure. And he's, you know. Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along on my bike, going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean? I know what you mean, ma'am. I ride a bicycle. I think it depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. I guess that's why your fucking husband decided to start stealing items. I think. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. I don't know, I guess he's mask to mask. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for drills danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Let's not talk about this. I have a child, and oh, she's 19 now. I guess she can't hear it, but I have a child here. Let's not talk about this. Yes, money. Oh. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. Gold digger. What? He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping. I like to shop so much, it makes Ron's head spin. The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. I mean, good for her, I guess. You know, they know what they want in their relationship. Aww. It's not healthy. So, where does Mr. Delight get all his money from? Mommy's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. Do they? I doubt that. He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. That's not possible. The night of the crime. Can you tell us about what happened last night? Huh? Oh, what time did that incident take place again? What time is it again, Maya? Felix, how do you not know? What? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about a motorcycle, right? Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. What? When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. What about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We were together at the time of the night. He has a flimsy alibi. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. Great. Let's examine this area. What is this? This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know! It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. Oh, is that her helmet? And it looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick? Do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Damn! Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult? That's a new low. I'm just trying to have fun, Maya. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here. Look at cover! It's a missile! Did you know there's a dynamite in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh, wait, they're just really well-made toys. Why are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Depth of the Mazarin Stone. The Great Albatross Strategy. Depth of the Immortal Goddess Statue? The Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy? What the fuck? Did the police even investigate this place? This motherfucker has notes on thieving. Who takes notes on criminal conspiracies? Reminds me of the a line in The Wire where it is like, if anyone's ever watched The Wire, there's they're just having a meeting about dealing drugs, and the head guy just turns to one of them and is like, wait, are you taking notes during a fucking criminal conspiracy? And it's like, yeah, taking the minutes. I was like, what the fuck? And he just takes it, throws it in the garbage. Hey Nick, look who's on top of the chair. Looks like an envelope and a letter. Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Maya, you know we shouldn't do that. That's against the law. What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way. You can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it. Huh. It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. It's Master Mask! There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. Click. Ha 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 ha! I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ha 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 ha! I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? He recorded himself one day? Good question. Is that a missile again? Nick, it's a torpedo! Why did he steal a torpedo? It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave flying around. That's what they look like here. They're all romantic sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them. Let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi, and also a way to unlock the treasure in the palace. Wow, Ron really studied this stuff. Oh, here is a copy of Persona 5. Wow, that's insane for the PlayStation 5. He really does have a lot of money. It costs $60 for that game. Probably. What's with the... Alright, then look at these. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged in a nice frame. Look, Nick! It's a big beard! Can I wear it? It's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick. Try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on! Hey, cut it out! Now put on the mask. It's Phoenix the mask! Let's borrow it for a while. No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as it is. You steal from a thief, is that really bad karma? Hey, you saved the balloon? I did not. Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know. Wow, there's no fooling you. I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick. That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron Delight really is Master Mask. I'd better not tell Maya. She gets kinda scary when it comes to celebrities. Oh my god. Do you know this? So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick! That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Oh, oops, sorry about that. I mean, it's literally right there! But the way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. You know this sword? I love stuff like this. Uh-huh. Assume that's the same reaction. That is the same reaction. Okay, good to know. Oh, at this. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to fake this idea. No. Alright, I think we do have another place to be. We have to go to the detective's area. Oh, but one last thing. There's a motorcycle here? Is that her motorcycle? Can I not examine a motorcycle? Yeah, I think we should go to the detective's place. There's Maya's face on that poster. The At Me Detective Agency. Nice photo. What the fuck is with those beakers in the back? Who is this motherfucker? Sherlock Holmes? Or Sherlock Sholmes? His descendant? This is a detective agency? Looks more like a set of some B-grade horror movie. Hello? Is anyone here? It looks like nobody's home. Huh. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento. You would just steal something, Maya? Don't you dare, Maya. Bad, Maya. Bad. Guess we'll have to try it back later. Look, we be painting. It's like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can't even paint it for you. I can't even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet. I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. Whoa, it's a huge hearth. That's a fireplace. So, what's this? No, we're not starting this again. You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. Hey, Nick. What's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used to listen to music. Why this motherfucker has it? Who knows? Hello, Omega. You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Get it. You never pay up when you lose. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective, Unabridged Edition by Luke Atme, Ace Detective. He's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies. Wow, just look at that. There's a little Luke Atme doll at the helm. How cute. Wow, that's insane dedication. There's a microscope here too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them. This one says Atme virus. This guy is just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. Desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No. Not carbon. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh, well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. Alternative theories? By alternative theories, you mean the ones you make up inside of that head of yours? Alternative theories, otherwise known as the wrong ones. Did you know an alternative theory of what the Earth is? That it's flat? Think about it. There's no more things to look at. I feel like I've seen everything here. There's paint buckets. What about this empty paint can? Organ. Can't go back there yet. Puppy, it's true. Flat. Oh, I guess. I believe everything on the internet. No, I also examined a lot of things here too. Let's be back at the... Let's go talk to him again. We met his wife. Yo, what up? You know what a secret urn is? I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble. If you're sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. But the only thing I did wrong was lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same. You sure seem sorry. Who would imagine that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart? Right. I'm just gonna show this. Oh, that's Master Max's calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? He looks so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. Sure. Yeah. Can I use this on you? I don't think I can really help with that. It's not it. The thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other. I didn't really catch that. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. It's my attorney's badge. Nope. How about profiles? Tell me about your wife. That's my lovely wife! Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, she sure is. Claire. Oh boy. The one topic I didn't want to get into in front of Pearls. But the deceit doesn't improve of my interests. So I'm afraid she doesn't like me anymore. What should I do if I want to win her back? I'm really going to have to be super honest. Oh boy, he's gone back into his own little world again. Do you know Luke at me? Him. Do you know him? He claims to be your arch enemy and rival. That person. He's not my arch enemy or my rival. Well, I actually know. Now that I think about it, the terms arch enemy and rival are the same thing. Yes. They are rivals. Only people who have it out for each other would disagree like this. How about yourself? Tell me about Ron and Delight. Oh, Ron Delight. The mask. Ever since I was a little boy, I've always been interested in mysterious masked men. That's a very odd interest. So, that's what you wanted to be when you grew up, a mysterious masked man. I think it's just a phrasing. It's like if you could have said like, I've been interested in thieves, the Phantom Thieves, or superheroes or whatever. Just the phrasing of I've been interested in mysterious masked men. That's like I would be very afraid of that. Yes, no, sort of, but not exactly. I never imagined I'd feel as bad as I do now about the treasures being stolen. Why do you feel bad about it now? You've been doing it recently. People sure can be complicated, can't they? Do you know Adrian Andrews? No. What about Mr. Dick Gumshoe? Hello, ye. Hi there. Nope. That's about it. Something else I can talk to him about. Maybe we could talk to his wife about some of the profiles. I didn't bring those up. So, Nicky boy, you're a lawyer, huh? Well, yeah. How do you like it? I bet it's so exciting. Yeah, sometimes. Actually, a little too exciting sometimes. Oh, I just love a good drill. Nicky boy, it sounds like you have it. It's so nice. This is starting to get awkward. I kind of want to leave. You're my boss? Who's Maya? That's really amazing. A master at your age? Oh no, you've got it wrong. It's my mother that's the current master. Oh, I see. So what exactly is she the master of anyway? Well, you see, it's... Don't say it, Maya. If you say spirit channeling, she'll laugh. Ouch. That hurt. Damn. Here's Pearl. Is she even in this story here? She hasn't said anything talking to this lady. I mean, obviously she was there at the detention center. You talking to this dude yet? Nope. Mr. Light, you must know, right? About your husband and Master Mask. Master Mask? Of course! I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yeah, what? Huh? Biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Master Mask. How do you explain the hot air balloon? How does he know about his emblem? What? What are you talking about? Oh, we can talk about this. Delusions. So, when did Ron first become Master Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Master Mask. Huh? But, well, wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Master Mask's hideout. It's also fashions as a living room. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like that. What? It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Master Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? He has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. Something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight is a Master Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had a feeling you... Didn't you outrun the cops on a motorcycle? I had a feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody frame my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight? Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. I didn't say that we take the case. I just saw her husband Ron Delight apparently contains something important. Alright, I guess we move back to Mr. Ron. Mr. Delight. Present the letter. Like this. Your wife wants you to have it. Oh, that's right. Here. This is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Letter given to Master Mask. Actually, more like taken. Gosh. Calm down, buddy. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard, the ink is going to squeeze out. You look so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Nah, I'm good. Mr. Lawyer? Yes. In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I think we should decline. I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. I don't know, man. The last person I took who is accused of a crime turned out to actually have done it. So I'm kind of on a losing streak right now. Also, you seem very suspect, so I'm not really, you know. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of the mask guy. But look at that hair. It's a cinnamon roll. I mean, that's a good point. Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it. According to Desiree, he didn't do it. So Phoenix is like, yeah, all right, I'll take it. Like, come on, man. You got into this problem before. At least ask him if he is Master Mask. I mean, last time you did that, it still didn't work, but at least try it this time again. Hold up the green thingy and then see. His wife says he's innocent, and she wouldn't lie. It's more like she could also be delusional. She said, poor man. He's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on. She could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh, please. I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What? You stole one of those. Take his case. Refuse his case. I can save this. I think there's bad endings to this. Let's see. I refuse the case. Don't do it, Nick. He's a thief. Mr. Nick, I agree with Mr. Maya. Well, I admit something about this guy stinks like last week's sushi. I guess I really should say no. But if I do that, this poor guy will have nobody on his side. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to just take your case and ignore what all the characters, including the player, have to say about this. Maybe the worst idea I've ever done, but alright. Really, you will? Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. But Pearls? I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever. Pearly, wait. This is gonna be ugly. I'll go after her. Well, the whole world's against us, Ron. But I'm on your side, I guess. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I just pressed that button by accident. I guess I might as well start investigating by myself. Oh, Maya, hey, what up? Where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. Go check on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm gonna cry. Aw. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Sounds like a bad idea. We could go on. I don't know, we should have 2 losses on our record, Nick. Okay, Nick. Let's get this show on the road. Now that I know this game is willing to give us a guilty person as a defendant. I don't know. Well, alright. Well, do you have any other... we should probably go to the dude. At me. He's not here anymore. Alright. Where the fuck is he? Should go back to the scene of the crime. Oh, thank God you're alive. Oh, I was worried. Maya. Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn. Please, God, calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I could make you another urn. Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me. Oh, you need to tell us what happened exactly that night, lady. So when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was gonna show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. Uh-huh. So you asked Detective at me to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about the Mask to Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before getting the calling card arrived? Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I learned to trust my hunches. And I guess that turned out to be a smart idea. So that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse. Yes, Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night and even left a nice souvenir. It's security. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called the paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Paltry? Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. What? Zero? The fuck happened? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Amy. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective at me. Wait, are you telling me that this woman polished a soul out of the fucking urn? But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Kurain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Master Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. It's the calling card. Miss Andrews? I know, it's all my fault! But what's done is done. I'll make it up to you by making a new urn for you. I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. Snap out of it. I'll hit you with this. Oh, I use this. I've done it before. I can do it again. Look at my badge. Calm down. Okay, she's not calming down. Is there anything else I could talk to her about? Okay, no, we're gonna move on. Anyone down here? Can we move in here yet? Oh, maybe we can. My precious urn was right there on the other side of these doors. Yeah, and according to the security camera data, someone was in there last night. Grr! I like the two of them. According to the computer data, someone did in fact go through these big doors last night, right? Yeah, I guess so. The shutter did go off once, you know. What if that detective brought this camera in with him? Good question. Let's take a look at it. Huh? It says property of Lordly Taylor on it. So it's borrowed? Kind of strange for an ace detective, don't you think? Odd. Wow, maybe we should look at profiles instead. Yo, girl. Tell me about me. Okay, that's not gonna work. Tell me about yourself. Snap out of it. Okay, tell me about Master Mask. Wasting my time here. Look at me. Maybe I'll go talk to the detective. He's still not back yet. I'm going back to the Phoenix Wright Law Co. offices. Pearls! Yo, what up? Mr. Nick, welcome back. Oh, hey Pearls, you're back too, I see. I went and bought us a strawberry cake. A cake? I'll go make some tea, we can go with it. Hey, Pearls! Alright. She's ignoring me. It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Such cruel words to ever say to me. But she felt immediately bad afterwards. That's so sad. Mystic Mind, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls? Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. No, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning. It's too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. How's she doing? First met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Crane Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone. I thought she just ran away. I did not remember her saying that the first time we met. Hey Maya. I've always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Korean village custom, sort of. What? Maya, did you say something? First, Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is in jail. Oh yeah. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. I'm surprised she still loves you even after that, because you technically are the reason why she's there, but also she is insane. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me too. Maya, my mother's gone too. And your sister, and other stuff. Talk to me about the custom place. There are hardly any men in Korean Village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago, about how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Korean Village kind of revolves around its women. What happens to the dudes? All those poor dudes. Oh, we kicked them into a lava. Ah. Oh, that's nice at least. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh? Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father? He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Right. That's why she's shipping me and you. So your mother's still missing? Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Fay, the current master of the Korean channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. Oh yeah, all that DL6 stuff. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. I mean, I assume you'd be able to call her if she was dead. And if your mother doesn't want to come back, then what? And according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, the master of the Korean technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not gonna learn anything just sitting around in the office. Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah, how's it going, Pearls? What are you doing? I acted like a baby. Well, you are, like 4 years old. How old are you again? 9 years old. I was close. Pearls? I doubted you even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess it's a lot of training to do. Actually, I did think she was 4 years old for some reason. I was like, damn, this 4-year-old just walked 20 miles or some shit. Better than go on a bus. Mr. Nick? Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Aw, it's okay. I'm the one who should be well, I'm going out now for a little bit. Huh? Where are you going? You're like 9. I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm gonna show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. There she goes. Hey, wait up! She sure runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. Alright, that was, there she goes. Off to do whatever. There he is, God. Dude. Hello? Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. She's 9 years old. Listen, that 9-year-old was able to walk like 5 or 10 miles. I don't know how long, but without going on the bus all night just to get to a court case. She'll be fine. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... shh! Silence! It's the wrong way. It's the opposite way, buddy. As sassy as I expected. What is... Svarti! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. Italian? A lawyer and a spirit medium, am I correct? Is Vari Italian? I think we've already been through this. Ha! So my estimation was correct. Zvar, you already made that estimation! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? You literally told us to come here. Do you have memory loss, my guy? You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my archenemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. Uh-huh. I heard you've been after Master Mask since his very first theft. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's Sacred Hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit. I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself. So how did Master Mask manage to steal the urn? That's a $1 million question. What is the mask's modus operandi? Tell me about the secret urn. Mr. Atme, did you know about the secret urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master Mask. Secret urn? That has nothing to do with this case. Alright then. I mean, it's just the only reason he came here. But wasn't that what the Master Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you sort of remember the shape of the individual peanuts you drew to pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you'd like. After all, we are all but seekers wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Master Mask. Oh? Hello? Oh, there's a lock. What the? A cyclock? Cyclock? Let's talk about that in front of him. Hey, Nick, what is this cyclock thing? Do you not know? Have we never done this in front of you? That's crazy. Well, your Magatama lets me see where people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized family heirloom, but Pearlie was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Korean channeling school someday? So how do you do it? How do you break the cyclock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with a secret. I like how this is the tutorial for it. Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Alright, let's try it out for this dude. Take that! Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Well, now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through the door last night. Here's camera data. Take it. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely! I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. But what? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. I've got just a piece of evidence to prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Master Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were probably unconscious. Someone knocked you out. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. That hit him. Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, would be knocked unconscious so easily? Yes. This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue Amy Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. He was struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Hey, that's the name of the game. So what happened last night, man? Come on. I can't deny there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you. Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No. The coward must have wormed his way into somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch. Mr. Emmy should have his poor head examined. You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? The mask knocked at me out during the crime with a blow to the back of his head. Fantastic. Now we know that at least. There we go. Water. Looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Amy is the greatest ace detective in the world? No. That he never actually saw the thief. Oh. That's right. So the thief may not even be Master Mask. Just one moment, sir lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Master Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh? Last night the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is the photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. There he be. The fuck is all that paint doing there still though? That's him! Master Mask! Photo of a storeroom entrance taken by the camera on the night of the crime. The thief can be none other than the arch criminal Master Mask. Why is he getting out of the room? Because he has the urn, so why is he leaving? Does he not take a photo when they enter? I think it would take a photo twice, right? You going in, then going out? I could be overthinking it, but that could be a big clue. We'll keep that in mind. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? What's his reason? You have a psych evaluation filled out on him? So, what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that! Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But, how do you know about that? Huh, have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on this face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever! Look at me! Well, I guess we'd better go take a look just in case. Back to the room. Hey, yo, what up? There it is. Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atme said? Yes, it was literally 10 seconds ago. A green envelope, huh? Well, this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring me $50,000? 50,000? This is blackmail layer? It sure looks like a major clue, alright. What the fuck? We're in a fountain pen found in Ron's room. Hello? Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take about a second. I promise. I think it's the cops. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please come in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Is that Gumshoe? Oh, Nicky boy. I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Or it could be Larry. We haven't seen him forever. Oh, goddammit, Larry! Nick, it's you! And Maya, too. What a fluke! Larry! Long time no see. We haven't seen you an entire game, buddy. What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on? something. If you mean, I underestimated you, Nick. Gorgeous lady like this and married too. Way to go, dude. What's wrong with you? Larry's back. I can't believe it. I missed the dude. He wasn't in the entirety of the second game. I knew it. Just when things get getting worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client, and you were guilty. Can't believe his very first client was guilty. We got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true: when something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey man, what you doing? Why are you here? Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me! And in front of this pretty little thing here? Oh, he wasn't. He was innocent. No, his very, very first crime when he was a kid, he stole Edgeworth's money. So he was guilty. Well, I know. I guess we didn't represent him. Edgeworth did. That's true. I guess Edgeworth's very first client, he was guilty. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. No, wait. Actually, they blamed me. I'm trying to remember that correctly. Misremember that. I think they blamed me, but Larry actually did take it. And then Edgeworth was like, yeah, no, Phoenix didn't do it. And just Larry's just sitting there like, oh yeah, Phoenix didn't do it, alright. Counting the money. I'm not sure, actually. I should rewatch that cutscene. Anyway, doesn't matter though. What up, Larry? How's it going? That's cool, that Desi. So how you been, Nick? You know, it's been alright, I guess. Doing a lawyer thing, as you know, you do. Too busy if you really want to know. So, what have you been up to the whole time? It's been 2 years since I've heard from you. Damn. What's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for! It's my uniform for my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again? You know, Bennifer. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. You did? That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Bennifer, Caddy Tom? I never heard of either of them. I don't remember, man. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? I can. Well, actually... Anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women, they're so dumb. Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. You're not like the rest of them, Maya. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. Larry's gonna be like, yeah, some of my best friends are women. Like Maya. Maya's just standing there, just thinking, okay. So, what are you doing here? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, I had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Found by Larry at this part-time security job company building, night of the crime. Ron's wallet. Huh. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture's in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick! It's not what you're thinking at all! No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit, man. Come on. Hey, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Ms. Delight. Come on, man. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. Larry's trying to get rid of his own NTR. Larry, no. He's trying, but he's not gonna succeed. I mean, look at him. So, what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking me that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook of a crime this time, buddy? I guess it was around 1 a.m. in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? Okay, that's a little odd. You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. Right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you are working part-time in a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to figure out as much as I can about this key card. Found inside Ron's wallet, apparently used for the building of his part-time job. Hey, you see this top secret thing, buddy? How about this? Anything on mind? Listen, I'm a security guard. I'm not here to sell you juicy bits of info and chew the fat, man. Funny you had no qualms selling samurai dogs just 2 years ago. KB Security. Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you've got something to say, then say it already. Huh? Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's true. Alexis? Larry, what do you got it into? Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Oh, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. That's why I showed it to you. Do you know anything about it? Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job at KB Security. Yeah, I can see your lapels. What? Maya, look at his uniform. I think I should really find out more about this KB Security company. Do you know about Mask to Mask, Larry? Let's just off something. What if it's actually a hot chick under that costume? Oh my god. Forget about it. It's a guy, trust me. It's a very effeminate guy, though. Man, you're killing my buzz, dude! Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind. Larry Butts, age 25. My friend picked up Ron Delight's wallet while working on a night of crime. You wanna think about Desiree? At this, he is one awesome lady, alright? It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. Larry. A long time, huh? Yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. What? I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore. You know anything about Ron? Beats me. Do you not know anything about Ron, the person you're working with? What the? All of a sudden he's had nothing to say? You know anything about Luke? Luke doesn't know anything about her husband, but knows about Desiree. Okay. You know about Adrian. Whoa, come on, man. Don't hold out on me. Forget about it. It's on a need-to-know basis, and you do not need to. Hey, now! I thought we were pals. I've got a major thing for girls in black sleeveless shirts and glasses. How do you know that? And they have an orange-colored memo pad? I really lose my cool. He has to make that up. He can't really know Adrian. Can he? I have no idea. I'm scared. I want to show Mia Faye. Hey, I remember her. That's Maya's big sister. Wow, you really do remember. Yeah, who could forget? A couple of gorgeous sisters. Hubba hubba. Hear that, Nick? Gorgeous. Why are you taking it as a compliment? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm the defended Larry. Mia was still alive. Those times. How about me? You're 26 years old, right? Don't you think it's about time you took a long, hard look at your life? Motherfucker, he's a lawyer! What? Coming from a guy who can only brag about how many times he's been rejected. I find that kind of ironic, although to be fair, he did date a murderer for like a good couple months. 8 months. He dated a murderer for 8 months. And then attempted to get her off the crime of murder. Way to go, Phoenix. By eating poison. Oh, KB Security, good. KB Security, and accompanying the blackmail letter. You know about it. That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So, what are you doing here, then? Well, the boss is away right now, so... And you know what mice do when the cat's away? Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Rhonda Light was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Interesting. We should move. We should talk to Ron about this. Where's Ron? Yo, where's Ron? Because he's looking at the camera and making funny faces. Oh my god. What help you are? Why are you still here? Have you ever seen his urn? Maybe he lost it somewhere. Larry, this is one of the treasures from Korean Village. Be serious, Nick! I couldn't care less about mystic mumbo jumbo stuff. That's her job, Larry. Of course, mine is a different story. Talk about your mixed messages. Can I use this on you? Oh, but there's this. What about this? Does anything come to mind? Ooh. Listen, I'm a security guard. Ooh, my badge. Let's talk about the wallet that you found. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious! You know what I was interested in? Oh, okay. If Master Mass doesn't look out, he's gonna be victim of a robbery himself. Oh my god. So, you're sure about this keycard? Yep, that's the keycard we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. What, a CEO's office? Why does he have this? It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Like, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. Motherfucker, she's married. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Keycard updating the court record. Found in Ron's wallet. Opens the KB Security CEO's office. Leaves the record when used. And you know, even if she did date you, motherfucker, she likes money. Hey Nick, your phone. Oh, let me just let it ring. Hang on. I'm drinking this water. I'm also plugging in the charger. When the snappy jingle is playing. Beep. Alright. Hello? How do you use this? Is this the right residence? Pearls! Where are you? I thought I'd go look to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. Oh my god, what are we gonna let a 9-year-old walk around in the city? What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking around and found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says "Smarty" when he's excited. Doesn't act his age. It's so funny. Look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright. I'm a little scared. There's drugs. He keeps looking in his monocle with his wrong eye. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a sec, Nick! Oh, what? That phone call just now. Calling the cops. Another one of your special friends? Say goodbye to Mr. Light for me, would you, Larry? He's really down bad. This dude's gonna get arrested, I swear. No, I won't defend him this time. Alright. Hey Pearl, how you doing? Mr. Nick, Mr. Maya, Miss Maya. Pearly. I never thought I'd see the two of you again. I don't know why we let you run around the city alone. Maybe not the best idea. This is like that time when we left Edgeworth curled up in the corner while an earthquake is happening. We're just like, alright, we're gonna go now, bye. That wasn't one of our smartest moments. So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes. When I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. This motherfucker just leaves the front door open or some shit. People just coming in like, hello. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Let me say. Is there a knife with a note been there before? Or, oh, there's a big bag there, I think. I can tell because it looks very different from the other things in here. Although, let me just... A knife with a note. Oh, there's a bunch of notes with knives. What's in the bag? This bag? I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in there. Hey, Nick, come on. Open it up. Hey, wait a minute. Just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. It's true, and truth to be told, I admit I am a bit curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second. I'm taking it out now. Watch its urine. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Oh my god! He's here. Hey, what up? What the fuck is with the ring? Have you had that on before? I've only paid attention to your monocle and your big nose and your ribbon. What are you doing? Sir Lawyer, I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. Yeah, that ring on the whole time. I'm a man of details, as you can tell. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. That is true. Come on, man. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? Well, what do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself clear. Tomorrow's trial. Zvati, shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. What the fuck are you talking about? Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. What's gonna be happening at trial tomorrow? That's so dramatic. Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. I've been doing pretty good at lying. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. I've been doing good! Come on, Pearls. We've only had one person we tried to defend who was guilty. And now we lost that case to. It's been pretty good track record. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, sorry, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of a lot of you. And to be fair, one other person who was accused of different crimes and knew about the body and then also staged the body because she was being blackmailed. But that still, she was innocent of the murder. So I'd say that was a good track record. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. What? How are we co-conspirators? He robbed from us! Conspirators? You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? So, lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. Oh, him. His name is Godot. Godot? Oh boy, that dude. Can't wait to meet him. Let's talk about domestic identity. I know we're going off tangent. You've taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try and defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is the mask. Also, I'm pretty sure if you're accused of the crime of robbery, death penalty is a little extreme, don't you think? No one has died or gotten injured. My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Damn. Well, it's more like Japanifornia, where apparently we just everyone gets death penalty or some shit. Who is this Godot person? I mean, Adrienne Andrews, she did basically perjury and stabbed a corpse, and she's not in jail right now. It's been like a couple months after that trial, so she's doing fine. She has a job already. So even if he was accused, what, he'd get like 3 years maybe? I don't know, that was a random guess. Who is this Godot person? If he makes a bunch of deals, he could get way less time. It's not surprising that the spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. What? Godot, a legend or a myth? Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot? We've never heard of this dude, man. So, how convenient, we have never heard of him, only until the third game. You can walk into a store, rob $900 worth of shit, and walk out scot-free. Yeah, baby. That's why GTA 5 takes place there. But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that the spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. but Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Look at Me of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be a tough trial. Waiting for Godot is a play? Is it a play on this? On this game? I know there have been like dramatizations. Oh. It's just about two dudes waiting for Godot, some guy named Godot to show up. Oh, okay. No, real life play. Oh, okay. Interesting. October 13th, 9:36 a.m. Hey, Nick? What is it? Is something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. But yeah, never heard of that play. Oh, weird. Although I don't go frequenting the plays. Oh, so check out the Master Mask Glossy I bought. Oh my god. Why did you buy this? You bought this? Where? From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things on for sale. Oh, motherfucker, this is like... This is a courtroom! That's like setting up if you were having a case on Ted Bundy or some shit, and there'd just be little Ted Bundy dolls on sale or action figures. With what money? That's a good question. I mean, I don't know, I'm a lawyer. Lawyer stuff, you get paid. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. The bandits. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I didn't. I'm the criminal. Me. Phoenix has never been paid for any of his cases. Well, that's fucked up. Ted Bundy teddies. Oh god. He's at it again. I said the calling card to Lord Taylor. I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true. But that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic. But you? Yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. You make sure to give me the guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Bessie, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is on me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. What? So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. Okay. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is the masked mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Light, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. Is she gonna go on the stand and then start lying on the stand as a witness? Oh boy. That'll make things worse. There he is! The robot man! And since he's a robot, I have the perfect voice for him. I know he's not a robot. I don't know why he has that mask on. Why does this motherfucker got a mask on? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron the Light. Defense is ready, Your Honor. He has 2 piercings. Nice. Spiky hair. And of course, a fucking robot eye thingy. Why you got that, man? What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. What did you say? Why do you sound like that? God. Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? No, I'm not. A visor. He's got a cool-ass visor. Maybe he's a Terminator. I'll pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides, actually. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. What the fuck is this dude? I'm Godot. Oh, damn. Yeah! Jazz! Bum, 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 bum. And this guy's suave as hell. Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. That's the same thing I said about Francisco, but... And Miles. He's the one the detective Atme was talking about. What do you think? He's obviously sitting across from us. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Ha! None. If you never lost a case, could you never taken anyone? What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Oh, you're a defense attorney? Never? But you said you never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I never won before either. Oh, wait, are you a defense attorney? I'm not even sure anymore. What the fuck are you talking about? Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law. Ha! Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts. Wow, what a poet. What the fuck is he? This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick. Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? It's really certifiable. So, we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. Damn! Dick. Excuse me? My name is Phoenix, right? Nick? Is he a friend of yours? Oh, no, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Just who is this masked man? I returned from the depths of hell. Are you on Karma under there? To do battle with you. You someone I sent away? Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. It's not Gobo, it's Godot, Your Honor. Yeah, whatever. In any case, please give your opening statement, please. Opening statements? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. The fuck are you on about? Dogs consume? I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case breaks in two. This man is odd. Oh, well then, let's hear from the first witness. Hey, yo, what up, Gumshoe? My name is... No one asks for your name, witness. The fuck you talking about? We have to ask for his name. That's how law works. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. All right, witness. First, let's hear about, what you know about the thief who stole the urn? Yes, sir. That's star emoji. The mask's crimes. Masked star emoji. The mask is a master thief. His first started around his crime scene about 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was the 5th heist, and as usual, he sent the card on to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master, sir. It fits his MO to a T. So then the actual identity of Master Mask is... Mr. Godot, what are you... Is he sipping his coffee? I've seen images of that. What? Oh god, I've seen the gif. Schlup. We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. Can you not have coffee while in a trial? Blacker than moonless nights. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please proceed. Oh, very well. It's only coffee after all. Can I bring my gummy worms? No! What? You can't be letting him slide this early in a trial? Come on! It's some bullshit. I never brought any stacks with me. Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Actually, now that I think about it, can you just bring any drink still? You need to drink water. These trials go on for hours. Even I have water. Are they just not allowed here? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity. All we can do now is show that it wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn. As per usual, just press everything he says. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yep, nobody knows more about this thief than me, pal. It's true! I'm a sorry author on thieves. God damn it. Not you too, Gumshoe. An author? He's written books about thieves? I think he probably meant to say authority. Fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be butterfingers. Let's press a little harder. So nobody knows more about this thief than you, huh? You got it, pal. Except maybe for the thief's mom, that is. But isn't there, someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Zavari? Do you? Detective? Who's this person? Zavari? He sounds German. His name's Look At Me, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. Wait, what? What the heck? I guess he's not at all that famous. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item that the thief stole. Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be. Looks like the thief is toying with me even now. Oops. Right. Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards? Of course I have, except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought that card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. That's because Detective Atme stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police. It's calling card that Lord Taylor received authentic. Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. But we're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're absolutely certain that this card is real. Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about the Master Mask's emblem. His 5th heist. And your 5th screw up, huh? Damn. Objection, pal! That ain't fair! Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times. But this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. That is true, I mean, I guess. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call the local police right away. Got me? Okay, you screwed up 4 times though. Wow, it looks like he's really got in for Detective at me. Precious art pieces. Art pieces? Like for what example? His first target was the famous tear of Emanon. What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? No, sir. It's a blue diamond. Single rare diamond. Next was kind of Bangora. You know, the thing you put on your head. After that, left hand of Hades. And then the portrait of Magina, sir. Oh man, I can't wait for him to put all these pieces together and he summoned a demon from hell. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Mangina and returned it to the museum. That's the one thing Detective Atme retrieved. And the target of the 5th and last robbery was the sacred urn, right? But isn't it a little difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? You assume he must have some underworld connections. Somehow Mr. Delight doesn't look the type. Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging on out in the underworld. What do you mean, you say? It fits his MO to a T. I was thinking of asking the same thing myself. I wish you wouldn't listen. I wish you would listen a bit more closely, pal. First of all, there's a calling card we're 100% certain it's authentic. And there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi. And so since this robbery seems to fit all those conditions, that's right, it means that Master Mask is behind it. Nick, it definitely looks like it was Master Mask who stole the urn. But there's no real evidence either way to say whether Ron is Mask the Mask. But, also the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself. So even though we know it was Master Mask that did it, maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Master Mask that did it. You know, delay the trial. Supposedly priceless, but has no monetary value. Yeah, I guess it was that one as I was reading them. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You said he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? I'm sorry, it's the truth. No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Master Mask would normally go after. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Master Mask. Yes, that is what I'm saying. I'm totally not saying this just to delay the trial longer. Actually, all I did was point out a contradiction. The argument made itself, but sure, whatever. Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this latest robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? That's a good cup of joe. Oh, this coffee here It's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I didn't fucking ask you about the coffee! I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now. Mr. Trite. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get you. Can I just win this trial? He's just saying nothing. If you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that stole the urn, then there must be someone imitating Master Mask's methods. A fake. A fake Master Mask? Fake the mask? That sounds so ridiculous. But I like it. Slide. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake. So I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, asshole. This proof point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. Looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact fake. The mask. Wait a minute. She sent me a photo, didn't she? Maybe I can compare that to this. Okay, he's got the hat. He's got the tassels. He's got the little cuffs. I think those are his bare hands or gloves. I think it'll be gloves. It's hard to see in a black and white photo. Those seems like the details of a Master Mask. Let's look at this. Gloves, hat. Does he have that thing in the middle? He doesn't. It's the thing in the middle. Look at it. It's gone. It's not there. It doesn't have that little smiley little piece in the middle there. I prove it with this. Either photo will probably work, right? The proof is right here. This looks like a photo taken by a security camera, but if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Ha! Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use the pointer and show us what's peculiar. It's right here, of course. You mean Master Mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? It turns out to be important, Maya. The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on the mask's chest. A breach? Here? Bailiff! Get my steed! We need to retreat at once. Steed? What? Does this motherfucker have a horse? A brooch? Your Honor, it's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. Clasp, eh? Oh, I see now. But the Master Mask in the security camera photo... Ah! He has no brooch! That brooch is the same as the emblem on the mask's calling card and serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Master Mask is fake. A phony. I've been fooled again! Oof. You hate to see it come true. Whoa, what the fuck? The police, stop. Order! It's true. Undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know why. Hey, now. You're an all-star. Oh, and if you're gonna have a pity party, invite me to... Mr. Godot! You deserve some blame in this, too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Huh? The brooch you're talking about? You mean this? That's Master Mask's brooch.
Where did you find it?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? Oh, it means Ami Faye. Yeah.
Why did you tell me about that, sir?
I always put evidence away in my pocket. That is a terrible idea. Well, I guess I do that too, huh? After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy's one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there too.
Hickeys?
Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Ron Delight's fingerprints.
Oh no! What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch?
Oh, that's funny.
Order! Order in the court!
Also, wait, is there a Japanese voice actor in this game?
Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch.
I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her.
I mean it appears to have torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back.
Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem! Found in the shadow of Ami Faye's statue. Looks like it was torn off some clothing. Okay then. Huh? You mess with Godot, I'll throw coffee in your face, and you get burned by throwing coffee. He's been playing me like a violin, like a fiddle. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You done with me? But I haven't proven anything yet. You've proven you're an idiot. That's good enough. Get out. That's so good. Oh. Oh.
Bailiff, bring in the next witness to the courtroom.
Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance. Oh, it's gonna be Desiree, isn't it? She's gonna lie in court. Nope, there he is. He is the ace detective. There he is. Hello, buddy. 1 second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
Shh! Silence!
We are silent. Look at that eyeball. Now I see.
It's all becoming clear. What the fuck are you talking about?
Smarty, the truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that. Oh my god. Am I correct?
Well, yes. Yes, you are, obviously.
Ha! Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm pretty sure that was below average. I've been seeing Elementary. Sherlock Holmes could do that way better. This guy ain't Sherlock Holmes. He's a fake. He's not even Sherlock Sholmes. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. What? I think we will just mention it because you're just busy drinking coffee. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Look At Me, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off.
I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is. Oof. Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it.
Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours with us.
It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Mask the Mask, dancingly descended upon me. With a giant moon! He hit me with a moon! Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal. My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. He got knocked upside the head. Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Master Mask, my archenemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me.
Very well, proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
You got it. One o'clock, huh? So that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, sir lawyer. No, I know math. You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time? The penetrating question! I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh?
So then you were trying to remain hidden, I take it?
Up to this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, you said the same thing yesterday, too. Gumshoe also said that they've never spotted the thief at the crime scenes before. Precisely! That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure on your pigeony head, that is. In any case, dancingly descended. From where exactly? The moon! Oh, well, from the entrance, actually, I suppose. Where else? So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. It's a good song. He was blaring the footfalls from Endwalker. You could hear it. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It's in his thievery playlist on his Spotify. It can only be due to his suddenly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes. Sold. I hereby dub you Ace Dunce. Hit on the head. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened. Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall.
That's not very solid as far as testimony goes.
However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera at the ready. It captured this image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe.
Well, as long as the photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with the photo?
Good! Then let's continue with the testimony. Attacked and knocked unconscious. And you weren't able to do anything? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Huh. Well, sir lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually, yes. By a fire extinguisher. Fun times.
And what happened? I was knocked out. And you lost your memory, too. Fun times. You see? You have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with. You may have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless. And then, 30 minutes later, you called the police. About this 30 minutes, my silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium. What the fuck does that mean? As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying. I think he's saying he was out cold. So what happened? During these 30 minutes? No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether. Just what is he going on about? There's something suspicious about Detective Alibi. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in? Also, he says he was not unconscious before he could be fighting back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence. Huh? Which piece? Why would he tell such an obvious lie? Poster that exhibited Crane treasures. This was torn off, so I mean, I assume he fought back with this. Yeah, you tore it off, buddy. Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with the special monocle of yours? Aha! This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master Mask. It is, in point of fact, Master Mask's brooch! It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Huh! Elementary, my dear lawyer. You cannot say that. Obviously, it was glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of being ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off? Aha! We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have struggled with that thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No. Wait just a moment. So, old-timer, don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much. I handle more cases. I could. If I had more hands. Witness! So are you now saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? The big question for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed! I look at me. Agree completely. A fight with the thief. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. True gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough. First blow struck true, BAM! And that's all she wrote. So in the end, you didn't glimpse Master Mask. Correct! It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes to in which case. It's quite understandable. I don't think that's a good idea. That can't be good! This judge, my guy. Come on, man. What weapon? What do you mean, weapon from the side? Naturally, that thief had no idea that Look at Me was hiding in the area. He grabbed that sword from the statue that was standing by the door at the warehouse. Sword? You mean the sword that was twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shinshito. So thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness? You had that much faith in your fighting abilities. But of course. In college, I was the second in charge in the boxing club. I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. Second in charge is alright. However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Master Mask. This guy's a real piece of work. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was power-ish. Oh, fucking what? The power-ishes? I assumed that the Acme fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? You were blinded? So what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman. The statue of Ami Faye, I guess. Well, that wasn't very helpful at all. What do you think, Nick? I don't think that's really shut up. Yeah, what is it? This Look at Me guy? He's definitely hiding something. But why? I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. About the true nature of this detective. Hang on. The Acme fighting style, how's that? What is the Acme fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put you all back to the wall. That way, no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the Acme fighting style. Very well. Well, Mr. Watch, what about the testimony? Wait, he struck you behind? It's very important. How did he strike you behind if no one got behind you? Of course it's important. We learned this is a detective's secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Detective Acme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun is this, Sir Lawyer? It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. My arch nemesis struck me from the head. On the head from behind. with this gruesome item here. From behind? Huh? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget when you were hit on the head. It seems I've made another mistake. Detective at me. That's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. That geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad! That's wrong. I didn't get to hear it that well. Objection. To err is human. To forget, divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. Except for me, I'm a machine. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes. Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Coffee goes up. Really? Then what is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. What? This is it. This might just be the chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, what exactly is it you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Mr. Atme is Mask the Mask. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atme's true identity is actually Mask the Mask. What? Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is where no one ever saw him there. And in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... No. Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. The truth is that you are in fact Mask the Mask. Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Mask the Mask. The security camera belongs to Lord Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as a thief and stole the urn. So the ace detective is actually an ace thief! Is this true, witness? The Mask's lmao is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, sir lawyer. What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance. Yes, time to put the last nail in the guy's coffin. Detective Atme, when you objection. Did you just throw coffee on my face? No, what the fuck? What if it was hot? Godot Blend 102, my personal favorite. Mr. Godot! The ace detective is actually an ace thief. That's my best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit, my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth, but it is in fact nothing more than the patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof to your claim. But it better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. Motherfucker, you just drew hot coffee. You could have burns on his face. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have quickly. Huh? Oh, yeah, yes, of course. What's the big rush? Are you alright, Nick? I'm fine. It's only lukewarm. Atme looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can, but can I really do that? The decisive evidence that proves Louis to look at me is in fact Master Mask. It's right here. As usual, the defense comes prepared, Your Honor. My guess would be... What's this? Huh. To the security of Lord Taylor, I will be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasure of Crane exhibit. Take good care of your speckled urn, won't you? Yours truly, Master Mask. It could be this. I should have this one. Oh, well then. Let's see what you've got. Here's our proof. What do you think, Mr. Godot? It looks to me like Mr. Trite is still might sleepy. Perhaps he'd like a big mug of my special Godot blend. Well, no thanks, I'm fine, really. Huh. Well, it's hard to say. Written with a fountain pen? That could be it. Oh, that or the blackmail letter. This blackmail letter could be like, oh, it's from Luke Atme. By a fountain pen. No one owns fountain pens anymore. What are those? Except that's not the case. Way to be classist. I know. So true. That's to prove that Luke at me is Master Mask. Moved in there to crime. I'm not sure. I'm actually really stuck right now. It is right here. And we should say, not at this time I don't have it. Because I mean, it could possibly be that we don't actually have it. Go to the storm room entrance. Think about a camera. I would say should have wallet. That did not work. Don't save. I am stumped. How about is yet to be found? Proof? Of course. I've got nothing. That's what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high, no matter how bad things get after all. See, I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. It's no good. I've got to stay on the attack. Never get another chance to prove that this guy is the thief. Don't give up, Nick. Try hard. Think harder and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. But... Are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all. Seems a cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Hold it! What? Who? Who are you? Desiree! That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Miss Delight, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for is... I think I found it. You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well? That's... the sacred urn! Nick, it's the urn! What the hell? Order! 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 You! Madam! That urn! Where did you find it? You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants 8th Detective Luke Atme. Oh, Desi, you're the best! Found in the office of Luke Atme has pink splotches all over it. What is this, thinking rapper? Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one. Objection. Huh. Pathetic. Scudo, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man must be taken at his word. It's truly sad. What the fuck does that mean? What? Oh, thank you, Shiba. Gizmo for the raid. Wow. We are just playing Phoenix Wright. In the middle of this. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved?
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yes, this is fun times. Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight, is that correct? Yes? Well, what about it? Oh yeah, that was a fun time. Steel Samurai case. I actually don't know which one. I assume it's the first one or the second one. So both cases were kind of tough. Huh? How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? I mean, you did kind of come up with this evidence just out of the blue, but look at me, he's also like not denying it. He seems like he's just worried. Oh, it's possible. I'm on the third game. I don't believe I'm not sure if there's a Steel Samurai case in this game. Do you know who April May is? That's the first game, I think. Yes. This is the third game, so yeah, if you're worried about spoilers, then I do not understand if you do not want to stay, because this is the third game, and there's, I don't know, I assume there is like a major story arc. As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered the stolen urn anywhere. You're gonna just say that? We can just say that about all the evidence that we discover here. I could have discovered any evidence. I just bring out this shit like I have I found this thing. It hit on him on the head, and I was like, you could have just discovered that. I was like, maybe. Thank you, Shiva. Oh yes, thank you everybody for coming by. Including the office, the good detective here. Oh wow, oh man. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. I guess all the lawyers just aren't trustworthy, but everybody else who finds evidence, nah. You're obviously lying. Which, I mean, is slightly possible. Please, madam. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Mr. Lights, please, Nicky boy, you've got to help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually in the Atme Detective Agency. I testify about what I saw. I saw that bag. What's wrong? Isn't it your job to come up with something to say? Nick, come on. You should be able. It should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we? You're right. I remember doing that. Whatever was in there, it was hard and round and smooth too. Yes, it must have been the urn. It must have. But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. I mean, walked in just when I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was the urn in there, I can't testify that it was. You're right. Huh? Looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Trite. Oh, you keep calling me that. So mean. In this town overflowing with lies, there's still a single flickering candle of truth. Nicky boy, Oh, it's true I never actually saw the urn, but maybe I can still testify about it from another angle. What about it, Mr. Wright? Have you given up yet? There must have been some way. I gotta prove that urn actually... Yeah, alright. What about fingerprints? Let's check some fingerprints. I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints? Oh, come on now! Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. What? May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. Ah. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be the evidence of anything. How long do you wear those gloves, dude? Just wear them 24/7? That must be very weird to go to the bathroom with gloves. What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you gonna do now? I've come too far to turn back now. Atme must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday, and there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. I don't like any of these choices. Larry? Godot? Prosecutor who is shrouded in mystery. He seems to know me somehow. Maya? Think, Puppy, think. It's not Luke. I want it to be Luke, but if he doesn't... Oh, you just let him check anyway. Just check the fingerprints anyway. Let me give you an important piece of advice. The one who keeps a cool head all the way until the game's end is the winner. Let me give you an even more important piece of advice, Mr. Wright. You're not going to win this game with that answer. Ow! That hurt. Alright, fine. Oh, whoops. Wow, even the judge is making cool snappy remarks now. Does that mean I was wrong again? The urn was put in that bag and carried to the detective's office yesterday. That means the person I should be fingering is... the person who left their prints on the urn yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency. Oh! Do you really think there's someone that could fit that bill? Oh, I get it now. Name another person. Well, Mr. Wright, have you decided? Your Honor, please just give me one more chance. I know who it is. I know who you should... I mean, this is gonna make me look incriminating, but okay. Mine. That's why I can look at me. So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Oops, bumped the table, my bad. Private property. This actually turned out to be a good thing. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at that time, but I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was just, Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was at the Detective Atme's office. Objection! Well, even if your fingerprints were on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. What did you say? It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing. Oh, right, that's true. You did say that. Clean that baby up. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Acme Detective Agency. Ha! This blend. Get the old blend numbers. What else? Would you stop talking about your blend? And don't you dare throw that at me again. I've decided it's a little too bitter after all. Oh no, his visor is smoking! Someone get a fire extinguisher. Take that thing off that man, so we can find out who it is. Order! 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 I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this on and... Wait! Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. What are you saying? Yes, I've finally broken him down. Hooray! Oh no, he's having a Joker moment. Good luck, everyone. Unable to find a raffle worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. He is having a Joker moment. Let's go. This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was me all along. I'm the one and only Mask the Mask. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. Is he okay? Buddy? Is that it? Is it over? This is only one trial day. Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atmy's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief. Okay, can we talk about something? Why the fuck do we have all this other evidence here? Like, I don't know, maybe the fact that we have this and this. What was with that? Where is he? Is it just useless? No, there's something else going on here. What's happening? Nick, you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. Not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. Don't you fuck this up. God damn it, Mr. Delight! You're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not, right? I was really trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening. The thief. The sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me! I'm him! I'm the one you want! I'm the thief, I tell you! So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please! I would like my, defendant's, remarks be stricken from the record, please? I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is. This is all kangaroo court. All of these cases have been. The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judgment. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Please stop listening to him. He is delusional. I think he's off his meds. Someone should go take him to therapy. We can go home now. Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Ha. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, yes, sir? If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry? I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are Mask the Mask, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'll be happy to. He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail. I swear. Okay then. Talk. We are all listening. Oh well, let's all have a listen to this confession. No, I was so close to being done. The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. I thought my costume that night dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see there in the photo, that's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off, that's all. What? What the fuck confession was that? It's like, oh yeah, my brooch just got torn off by a door handle. I don't like this direction this trial is taking. These people are crazy. But this is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. I don't know. I haven't played the Miles Edgeworth game, so maybe this is how they all go, too. Ha! You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Godot, you're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through with this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Mask to Mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best. Oh my god. What is he doing to me? Why? Alright, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Oh boy. Come on, man. You don't want to go to prison for something you didn't do. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, let's go to that one. This is a fucking wallet! Hey, I'm gonna throw this at you. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Yes, it does. I lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. Ah, no, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KEB Security Headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. Oh! I've never seen a man so sad that he wasn't guilty. So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi. No. Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? Please say nothing. Stop drinking that coffee! Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight worked up. Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KP Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there? He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security's CEO office. No. Huh. That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would the thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all. Stupid kid. He's a kid? How old is Godot? What? Are you talking about Godot or defendant? Now then, let's see your evidence. Evidence that shows why it's delayed when KB Security at 1 a.m. at night. Oh yeah, that's right, the blackmail letter. Someone blackmailed him, even though he thought he was being like, it's you know, he's not really the guy. Okay, Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? That's... What is it? Blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail. Yes, basically it says bring $50,000. It certainly sounds like a blackmail, alright. At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KB Security's CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. No! He's just drinking away. He's drinking. It's the drinking Olympics. Order! So when the thief theft of the earner card, the defendant was at KB Security. Looks like a perfect case for the defense. Objection! You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot blend number 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You said the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of the security company, but did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There is someone else who can testify. Oh my god, don't tell me. This is the person who can testify that that keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It has to be Mia. We can call her from the dead and she could tell us. Wait, it could be Luke. He obviously set up the blackmail. It's probably Adrian. She's behind it all again. I think. I don't know. That's Larry. Larry, come into my trial, buddy, please. Please do it now so we don't have to go to another date. Who's this useless-looking young man? But, dude, he's been here before. A couple times, actually. You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. I mean, to be fair, there's been a lot of trials. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. Damn. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. That was my first case, Your Honor. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Oh. The question at hand is this keycard. Yep, that's the keycard they use in the building I work. And the serial number. Yeah, there's a record. You go get that for us, please. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. Are you okay, buddy? Time passed. Well, Mr. Godot? The name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. Found in Ron's wallet, used on October 12th, the night of the crime at 1 a.m. But that means it can't be Delight dressed as Master Mask in this photo. Ha! It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then... Rhonda Light was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be mask to mask. Good job! You did it, Nick! Woo! Baby, one trial day, let's go! That's enough! I can compare us too close to besmirching your record, besmirching of the innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief! What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor! Please take him off the stand! Huh. Very well. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Rhonda Light. Please say not guilty. Not guilty! Yeah! Get the fuck off the stand and go home! Court is now adjourned. Oh my god. That all happened. That happened in one day? That's insane. That was like the fastest fucking trial ever. Nick, you did it! You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit of ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. Oh, Mr. Light. Yo, what up? I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Ah, shucks. I could get paid. That'd be nice. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, Pearls! And she's so happy. Look, I got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself. Ow! He slapped me. Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick. Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client? No, you've got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. Ow! A double slap. This kid's hurting me. Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the secret urn back, and the thief has been caught. Yeah, the thief. That motherfucker's insane. You're so right. And it's all thanks to Nicky boy here. Hopefully get some therapy in jail. But actually, it was you, Mr. Light, that brought us our urn back. Also, no one died! What a case! Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum? Dude, calm down. I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. He's got a little touch of the blues. Hey, man, what up? Didn't know you would come here. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godot! What are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Maybe you should learn to call my name before we call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullet was discovered. Huh? What? Oh no! I spoke too soon! Kane Bullard. Where have I heard that name before? Maya. Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait. Body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. You know, I actually believe that my client here did in fact was mask to mask. We were lying. I'd like to roll back the confession. I'd rather have robbery on him rather than murder. I feel like those are less on his ears. 1 a.m. October 12th. You don't mean.
That's right, amigo. At the same time that the cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
2 different times on the same day. What are you gotta be fucking kidding me? So then, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info you helped out with today?
Help me out. What?
On October 12th, at 1 o'clock in the morning, Rhonda Light was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage.
What are you saying? Imbrued with rage?
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Rhonda Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Uh-oh. I kind of guessed he worked there, if he had something like that. Employee of KB Security? It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief. It's gonna be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
No way.
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No, that's a lie. It can't be true. But I am a thief, I tell you.
Rhonda Light, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder.
But what? This can't be. This is impossible.
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
Probably. I don't know who this guy is. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye, Mr. Trite.
Uh-oh. Nick, how could this be happening? I don't know. Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who's established his presence at the scene was me. This sucks. Oh boy, this is great. Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. That's amazing. We're doing great. What the heck's gonna happen? What's gonna happen next? Who knows? But it's to be continued.
Well, I kind of guessed. I didn't actually guess. I was actually very surprised that. I was surprised by a couple of facts that this trial was so short.
Like, it was like such a short trial that was very suspicious. I was like, what is happening? This is a short ass trial. I guess we won. And then he just comes in and is like, oh yeah, no, he's totally a murderer. And I was like, oh yeah. That makes sense, huh?
What a good case so far. It's such a, what a big twist is that we just thought, oh, it's only a robbery. And it's like, nope. Turns out there's a murder going on at the same time a robbery happened. We solved one mystery and now we have to solve probably a much bigger one. So, yeah, now it's a lot of cool stuff happening. I'm excited to see where it goes next. But for now, I think that's it. I want to thank Shiba for hosting me. And any other people who followed as well, who came by. Thank you for sticking by as well. Thanks, Second, for coming by. And yeah, you can follow my Twitter on Buppy Park. I posted my stream schedule there. I'll probably stream tomorrow around the same time, 5 o'clock. Hopefully, get out of work around pretty early. I could do it. Yeah, I was actually falling a little bit asleep while during the trial, but then I actually got hosted and I was like, oh, what? And the trial also just immediately took a turn and then I woke back up. But yeah, no, it's time to get some rest. So thank you everyone for coming by. And, yeah. Thanks for all the follows and everything. Alright, have a good night, everybody. It's around the same time tomorrow. We'll see what goes on in the investigation portion. See ya!